Hello and welcome to Blockchain Game Reviews. My name is Claudio and this is CryptoSchain, the channel where I do cryptocurrency news, reviews, demos, interviews and blockchain games reviews. And if you're new here, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and enable notifications to be made aware of when I upload the next video that may interest you. And also please hit the like if you enjoyed the video. Now that being said, in today's video we're going to be talking about another game which is powered by Enjin. Enjin coin. I've done reviews on Enjin. I've done reviews on blockchain games powered by Enjin. This is just another one of those games and it's called 9Lives Arena. And this game looks really awesome because of the graphics, the gameplay, things that you can do in the game. I haven't personally played it, but looking at the actual tutorials and trailers that are out there on YouTube already, actually uploaded by 9Lives Arena themselves, are quite interesting. So I do recommend you watch those after this. We're going to be talking about them, but let's have a quick look through their website and see what this game is all about and kind of give my personal opinion on it. And let's not waste any time. So we're on 9livesarena.com and now the link is going to be in the description, so do check it out if you're interested in this game. Of course, it's not a sponsored video, okay? This is a free video. I decided to do this because I do cover blockchain game reviews on this channel and I'm specifically bullish on Enjin and all the games which are powered by Enjin. So what is 9Lives Arena? So it's a skill-based PvP RPG role-playing game, okay? For those of you that don't know, basically what can you do is you can battle it out, right? You can get skills, you can craft, you can do many things with a character, right? In order to grow, become stronger and manage to win, right? You can win stuff, right, when you craft. So we're going to be talking about that in a moment, but first let's take a quick look at this trailer that they've got on here. This is the teaser trailer, okay, kind of showing you what the gameplay is like. So as you can see, you've got the weapon, right? You've got the character you're attacking. Now this character right here, which you can see in the trailer, is called the Woogie, right? And they're actually like your pet, so you can actually train them up in order to craft better items for you. Okay, so that's actually the use case for this Woogie, and actually we'll be going through that in a moment where they describe what it's all about, because this website is really well described, so you can actually see what the game is all about and how what things you could actually do in it. So even here it actually tells you, right, when you click on the Woogie, you can do many things, right? You can craft, you can mine, you can chop some wood, right? You can get some items basically, right, by using the Woogie. So that's pretty cool, right? And of course when you battle it out, you've got the skills here, as you can see on the bottom right, on the bottom of the page, the lightning, thunder, the fire, and all these different elements, right? So really interesting. And even like I was saying, the graphics are just absolutely amazing. It's like a real RPG game on a console that you may be playing on a console, or even the online role-playing games, okay, like Cabal or Aeon. Like I used to play Cabal and Aeon as well, so kind of similar from this point of view, right, if we look at it. But again, it is using the blockchain. So this is the training dummy, right? You could see it there. So yeah, this is pretty much how it is. I think that's where you kind of start off. This is the mining bit. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. And this is the skill book and so on, right? So pretty standard stuff. You can do quests and things like that. But again, you can't actually play it right now, right? You can't play right now, but you can request to join for the early access. But not the early access for the closed alpha, of course, which has already started on the 24th of June. But you will be able to play in the beta version, which I'm assuming is going to be released at some point. They're working on it, and there's also going to be a mobile version, okay? They've got a Telegram channel, a Discord channel. I think they're more active on Telegram, but maybe on Discord too. I'm not sure when they actually play. But fast character development. So in 9Lives Arena, developing a character doesn't take months. It only takes a few hours, and over time, the process of making a new hero is sped up significantly thanks to the underlying persistent progression. Okay, so that's very important, because with a lot of these RPG games, it actually takes a long time to level up. So here they're making it easier for you. If you win a battle, you get more experience and you can level up. If you lose a battle, you get less experience, but obviously you can still level up. But it is much faster to level up, right? It's kind of like those private servers, if you're aware of, on some of those games. I don't know if World of Warcraft had a private server. I assume they did. Where you could level up really quickly, but I know that Aeon did and Cabal as well, so people used to play that. Also Cal Online, really old game that I used to play. It's not, I don't think it still exists anymore. So yeah, you've got these different types of heroes. You've got the permadeath, right? So heroes don't lose lives during training and friendly duels, right? So to compete on the leaderboards, you need to fight in the 9Lives Arena, where every victory counts and losing means the loss of a life. When you eventually run out of lives, your character dies and turns into a statue that displays all the achievements that can be placed in the trainings arena. So then there's the persistent progression. So your account inventory is persistent and shared across all of your character slots. Everything in your bank box is persistent, and your Woogie levels up constantly and will get more effective at resource gathering, at crafting. So this is something quite interesting because, of course, the more you train it, the better the Woogie gets. And there's one important aspect that I want to talk about regarding the skins, right, or blueprints. And we'll be talking about that in a moment. But yeah, this is just another look of how it actually looks like. Let's go there actually and have a look at that. So there's the shop section here. Okay, so these are all blueprints, right? These are the founder packs that you can see here. And here we go, right? This is the armor set blueprint. Now, some of you may be arguing that it's expensive, okay, for a skin, but I have spoken with a few gamers, I've spoken with the community, and they've convinced me that the advantage of having one of these skins, and of course leveling up your Woogie, is that there's a bigger chance that you can craft a better item, right? So obviously if you craft a better item, then you can sell it. Not to mention that, but you can also sell these actual skins to other people, to other players in the future that may be interested in it. There will always be gamers out there that are willing to spend a lot of money, rich gamers, right? That are willing to spend that much money. So hence why the development team decided to go with these kind of prices. I was a bit concerned because I initially thought that to pay this much for an armor is very expensive, right? But actually it's limited, and that's the advantage, right? So only a few people can actually have them. So basically it's first come, first serve kind of strategy, right? Then there's the head blueprints and so on. So here we go. These are the cheaper versions of the skins, the weapon skins, the shield skins, and so on, right? So that's what you can basically get, and all the different products that you can see. So these are just different types of skins here. So yeah, I mean, it looks pretty cool. And again, items will be tokenizable, okay, using the Enjin wallet. They are a specific token, okay, so they are NFTs, non-fungible tokens, but I'm assuming there are going to be items which are fungible as well, right? For example, in-game currency and things like that. I'm not entirely sure about the in-game currency. I couldn't find that information anywhere. Don't even know if there is in-game currency, to be honest, but maybe leave a comment below and let me know if there is. It's one question I actually forgot to ask the community, but again, it's not very important. It's something that you can find out just by asking in the community. They're actually very helpful. They're willing to help, so do ask them that. Frequently asked questions as well, there's that section. So yeah, what are blueprints? Blueprints are crafting recipes that allow players to craft unlimited amounts of items based on that blueprint. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Can blueprints give an unfair advantage? No, because blueprints are neutral by design, just like skins in games like League of Legends or Fortnite. So there is no unfair advantage, right? This is the important bit that many may be questioning when they see the price of a skin, right? Because like I was saying, it's expensive. I was concerned myself too, but I've asked the community and they've convinced me that it's not the case. And yeah, we gotta remember how much gamers actually spend on many of these items, right? Where can you see the rarity of the blueprint? So you've got the different rarity levels, which are the skull. It's basically the skull in the center of the bottom. It's the crystal, right, as the highest level, gold, silver, and copper. What does the blue star mean on the blueprint? So the blue star indicates that the item crafted from the blueprint will be more focused on magic. Okay, so there are different things. More focused on melee, if it's got the red fist, and so on. And again, why are some more expensive than others? It's related to rarity. Okay, so that's really the reason. The Woogie that I wanted to talk about. Let me go to the Woogie. So this is like your pet, right? So if you don't have enough time to grind, you can get your Woogie to grind for you. And actually what the team are going to do is they're going to develop a mobile version, and you'll be able to manage your Woogie from the mobile version. Okay, this is the cool thing about this game. And now the Woogies are a bit scary, as you can see here, but this is probably not for small children, right? This kind of game, right? You need to be a bit older because little children might get nightmares. I mean, look at these. They're quite ugly, right? These creatures. It's kind of like the boogeyman, you know, like when you were a child and your parents were scaring you to go to bed. Like, oh yeah, go to bed because otherwise the boogeyman's gonna come, or be careful, the boogeyman's, you know, these kind of things. Like, parents shouldn't be doing that, right? But, you know, some of them do. So this is kind of like how it is with the Woogies, right? It's kind of like reminds the children of the boogeyman, right? So so yeah, let me know what you think. What do you think about this game? I mean, player versus player, pretty straightforward. You level up, you get the stats and so on, right? So Even in the about section, if we go to the about section here, it actually tells you the more information on the game, like the history behind the game. It's about Atlantis falling many decades ago, etc., etc. So there are actually quite a lot of information about it, right? And again, the community does help you out if you have any sort of questions, because a lot of the people in the community have played the closed alpha version, so they know all about it. They've tested different things, they found bugs, etc. So they've actually helped the community about it. And one other thing that I wanted to talk about just before we end this, because I do want to talk about this, not the community, but I wanted to talk about, let me go here. It's in the home section that I wanted to cover. There we go, yeah, in the home section. So this is the theme, right? It's important because not all blockchain games actually show you the theme, but I'm noticing that all the ones that are powered by Enjin do. So that's very important. So we've got Ralph Lemche, who's the CEO producer. Is extremely competitive as both a gamer and a game developer. So he's been playing for over 20 years, right? So he's got experience. And then we've got Cindy Gomez, who's the president, and she's famous for her singing voice in Prince of Persia, which is a movie. I've watched the movie, it's really good. I do recommend it if you haven't watched it already. So she's the voice behind that, and she's gonna be doing some voice acting in this as well, like in-game music and things like that. We've got Derry Chan, who's the lead artist, and one programmer. So kind of like Dissolution. I was actually saying this before, that Dissolution only has one developer, and that's really, really strange, right? I didn't expect to see that, but apparently he's really, really good at it. So a super good games developer, right? This is how it is. So this is what this is all about as well. But yes, this is pretty much it. I mean, let me know what you think. Leave your comment below. What's your opinion on this game? Have you played the game? And give me some insight, please. That's been it for today. See you in my next video. Take care. Bye bye.